What's up, guys? Zack, Tremblay here in the Hollywood Records Artist Lounge with Mr. Stefano. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great, man. Doing great.
We're here to promote your brand new single, Yes to Love. How stoked are you to finally have this out to your fans?
Well, first of all, for it to be right around Valentine's Day, it's great. You know, the fans get to really enjoy the song for what it is, and then enjoy it for the time that it is of the year. And it's just a great song. It's heartfelt. It's real, and just very, very excited. Very exciting time right now.
Right. Now, for those who aren't exactly familiar with Yes to Love, why don't you take us through the inspiration behind it?
Well, I was in a studio with Rock Mafia. I wrote about 4 or 5 records with them about a year ago now, and I came across this song, and the song was Tim and Antonia's Baby. They didn't let anybody touch this song, and I heard it, and I was like, man, this is incredible. It's a really, really great song. I really want to try it out. Let me just try it out. And at first, Tim was like, oh man, I don't know. And I was like, let me sing this song. I could sing the song. And once I did it, it was my song, and just love it. Every time you sing it, you know, it just takes you in deep in there, and you pull it out, and it's really great. So very honored to not only have the song, but to be able to perform it and showcase it and be part of my record.
Right. Now, as you mentioned before, you did a lot of writing for this record.
Oh yeah.
Where'd you find yourself going to for inspiration?
Well, for some of it, I actually literally went to France to write part of the album. Yeah, I was in a place in southern France called Angoulême, and I was staying in a castle.
Wow.
No joke, in a castle.
Legit castle.
A legit castle. I'm talking cobblestone. I'm talking no heater, like spiders the size of that, like just crazy. And I wrote some of the best music and was around some of the best musicians I've ever been in my entire life. So that was in itself incredible. And where do I go? I just try to go somewhere where I've been before, and experiences that I can relate to and I know, and that other people can relate to. And I think that's why music is so great, because you can really be in touch with it. You understand, and it speaks a different language that everyone can understand. So, just very blessed that I had a label in Hollywood Records in trust and trust me with my writing ability and with my musicality to make, something great like I did in this album.
Right. Now, I know there's a lot of hard work, as you said before, that goes into making an album.
Yeah.
What was the recording process like for you?
I love the recording process.
Yeah.
I mean, it's work, but it's like asking a football player how he likes going to work. He's getting to do what he loves to do in his life, and people are like, "Oh man, you must be dying out there," and I'm like, "Man, you know what? I'm really not. I'm enjoying myself. I get up every day excited to do what I love, and I go in there with just love, saying yes to love every day, and so no pun intended. But so just very fortunate. I'm so blessed again with the label that I'm with, and just getting to do what I love to do, and that's write and create music.
Right. I just want to take a step back for a second. What is a day at the studio like for you? What do you do there? What do you like to do? What do you drink?
So we go when I go to the studio, depending on whichever one. I like going in and getting to know the producers. If I do know them, we usually just talk for a little bit, mess around and hang out, get on the piano, just mess around a little bit, and get comfortable. I think one thing that people ask me, when is the best time to write? It's when you're most comfortable, when your mind is right, when you're clear, and you don't have anything, you're not worrying about anything. You're not, so I think that is important. I like to hang out. Sometimes, we'll bust out a bottle of some scotch or something, in the recording time, like when we start singing, it warms up the throat and chills you out a little bit. And but my rituals, I have rituals before I get on stage.
Oh yeah.
That's when the rituals really come out. But for writing and the getting in the studio and doing my thing, it's just really being clear-minded, having a cool relationship or a chill relationship with the producer or the people that you're working with, and just letting it flow.
Right. Now, what are your show rituals?
Show rituals, well, first and foremost, I love to, my body has to be warm. Like, I need to be, like the blood needs to be flowing in there. Like, I can't go out there cold. I just can't. So a lot of times I'm like sitting in there and people, I've been called Rocky before I go out on stage. People see me and I'm like doing like the Rocky pose. I'm bouncing up and down and throwing punches and doing push-ups and the whole nine. And it's kind of funny, but that's just the way I roll. And I have a certain prayer before I go out on stage every time, and it basically is just, you know, open my heart up and let these people see my soul. And I think that's one thing that I take pride in. You know, when I get on stage, I want people to really feel me, whether I have my eyes open or closed or whatever. You know, I go out there and you hear my voice and you feel the love, or you feel the pain, or you feel the excitement, or whatever it is. And so that's my pre-game ritual.
Awesome. Now, one thing I love about you is everything you do is so perfect, and you make sure everything you do is perfect.
Well, perfect is a strong word, but I appreciate where you're going with this.
Well, you're fooling me if you don't think it's perfect.
All right,
so, anyway, I appreciate your work ethic, and I think a great thing about what you do is you look at what you haven't done, which is awesome. And what are some things you actually do want to accomplish over the next few years?
Well, you said something that was really important. You know, I do wake up every day and say, you know, what happened yesterday doesn't matter anymore. You know, I have to be better and be as great as I can be each and every day, and that's taking a footstep forward, and not necessarily being hung up on the achievements or the things that weren't necessarily an achievement in my life. And but you know, I look forward, I look ahead. I have an album coming out in May, you know, and my work ethic and everything that I put into it is being able to have something to show for it. And what is that? I mean, you know, it could be a Grammy, it could be a performance. You know, I really want to get my music out there. You know, I want people to hear what I've been given, and that's everything in my heart. I hold that so close. And I was telling somebody earlier, you know, this week and for the next couple months, I'm starting to work on my stage presence, starting to work on the way I perform. Because why? I mean, because I necessarily haven't done that yet, and I think that it's time, you know, and I want to be better.
Right.
I want to be better, and that's kind of what I feel each and every day, and that's what I want to do. So. Biggest goal ever in the world, of course, it's a Grammy. And you know, I watched the you know, I mean, it's so far away, but yet I could still feel like, you know, if I keep on making the right moves, I could be there. And you know, and I saw the show the other day, and it just gives you that fire. You know, the next day I wake up and I'm like ready to go even more. It's just that inspiring to me, and so yeah, definitely.
Well, based on what I heard today, I'm sure you're going to be getting that call very, very soon.
Oh, thank you, man.
So I appreciate your music. I appreciate you as a person. You're a great guy. And if you guys want more on Stefano, make sure you head on over to StefanoMusic.com and pick up his single, Yes to Love, on iTunes right now.
People come and go from time to time, and you could have made a left turn and not a right. You could be out with someone else tonight, and I don't miss the